Unbalanced was the one who ushered in the era of the Soul Rippers. Like, I still remember that one Phantom where you built, like, I don't even know, 40, 60 Soul Rippers.
50 Soul
It was
Rippers.
insane. He was the one responsible for Soul Ripper Island. That picture that gets passed around.
That was that 80k map, wasn't it?
Wait, we're getting frame stutters now?
Give it a
I'm
second.
getting frame stutters too.
It's only at the start.
No, they're saying on stream they're getting massive frame stutters.
Seraphim, why?
Hold on, let me see what we're doing here. It's like
it's,
I am dropping 26% of frames. Fantastic. But it's back online, so maybe it was something to do with the boot sequence. Maybe something was going crazy.
It's Windows.
2613. Who really knows?
Did you just go Mass Extractors first, Rowie?
2613, 2613.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I was doing something in the other window, and yeah.
You had
What?
4 mexes?
Yeah.
4? Really?
Wait, hang on.
What?
My
That's gonna-
head wasn't thinking.
That's
Oh,
gonna
that'll be
cause
fine.
some slight issues with your power income, just saying.
I was Alt-Tab doing something, and I just placed something and wasn't really thinking.
Yeah. Alright, everybody take their islands clockwise.
I was going for the classical Hydro Rush.
As
No
per
Hydro.
usual. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do a Hydro Rush when there is, in fact, a Hydro on the map.
Yeah.
Also, you still did the Hydro Rush wrong, because with a normal Hydro Rush you get the factory before the mass extractors.
Yeah, shush.
It's a modified Hydro Rush.
But it's all okay. I got a slightly delayed start as well. I wanted to place my factory extra well,
Oh, good.
and there were trees in the way.
I got power stalled as well, so it's fine.
This way, trees will help.
Yeah, the trees will help slightly, but not enough to completely mitigate my power stall that's going on here. This is a very bad start. This is a very bad start.
Well, at least you're not there.
Seraphim, dude, Seraphim is awesome on this map.
I've always hated Seraphim.
There's no Aeon at all.
You just build approximately 87 land factories and pump nothing but Zooies.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I guess yeah.
Along with the odd frigate, because maybe you need a frigate.
Oh, hi, Brink. Next to you again.
Hi.
I
Oh,
like
I got
how-
unbalanced on my left this time.
I like how the trees on the main island are mostly single trees, but on the smaller islands they're all perfect tree clumps.
Yeah, and then you end up screwing yourself trying to get the reclaim from the tree clumps out there, and it's annoying. Well, I already missed the pre-build.
Oh, we only get 2 islands.
Yeah, 2 islands clockwise for everybody. Jonas, you are going for the wrong island. That is not clockwise, that is counterclockwise. You're supposed to go for that one.
I'm not the smartest guy in terms of left and right someplace.
Do you know how clock?
Dude, when I was a kid and I had to go to swimming classes, every time the teacher said front go left, back go right, I was like, I have no idea how to do that.
I mean, everybody struggles with different things. It's fine. So, you know how we've had conversations at some point in the past about how I might be slightly more than slightly OCD?
My
Because
island
of-
going.
Because of some tendencies I've had in the past? We've recently
Yes.
come to the realization that I'm probably also, relatively severely ADD. Or ADHD.
I don't even know what ADD is.
Brain,
Right.
I am really not surprised about the ADHD thing.
Really?
Ezra.
No,
Go away.
Really? Okay.
You being like that in literally every stream.
Okay. I didn't realize, like, Belle was doing a lot of reading about it recently. I don't know what got her on the kick reading about it, but she was like, I know you've joked about this before, but you really have a lot of these symptoms. And, like, we sat down and started going through through the list of things to look for if you think that someone has ADD, and it's like this and this and this. Yup. This and this and this. Yup. This. Yup.
Houston, we might have a problem.
Yes, betting. Sorry, guys. Betting. What do we have left? 3 minutes? Okay. Oh, the betting. We're not doing betting. The entire betting console reset because I restarted my computer. I'm sorry. I know you're not supposed to, self-diagnose, especially when it comes to mental stuff. But, like, there are a lot of distinct things that people who actually have ADHD do. Like, ways that they function on a day-to-day basis that is fairly indicative. And I pretty much check all the boxes. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that I absolutely have it. Obviously, I would see a doctor before doing that, but it's slightly disconcerting to realize. Okay, I need more power. People think that, and I thought too, that ADHD was just like your typical, oh, hyperactive kid that can't focus on anything, whatever. But there's actually a lot more to it than that. It's one of those things where more and more as time goes on and doctors learn more about it, it's like your brain functions differently than most people's do, and I just bit off way more than I could chew mass-wise. So there's like certain patterns of behavior that are not necessarily like a person with ADD can be extremely focused.
On specific things.
Yes, but
basically, if it interests them, they can hyper focus on it. If it doesn't really interest them,
yes,
they ain't doing anything.
One of the big things was that I struggle with hotkeys in games. Like, it took me years to start using hotkeys, and I even forget that hotkeys exist in Subcom. But, like, one of the indicative things with ADHD people is that when it comes to learning habitual movements, it takes them forever. And they constantly forget how things are supposed to be ordered or done. Like, where the normal person can sit down and whether it's a series of keystrokes or like muscle memory on a certain action that they're doing or whatever, most people can sit down and repeat it 10 or 15, maybe 20 times and they've pretty much got it down. Whereas somebody with ADD, it's like they have to, it's not that they can't do it, it's that it's a conscious thought process every time they do it. They don't do it subconsciously, and to get it to a subconscious level takes sometimes thousands of repetitions. And like, as soon as I looked at that, I was like, holy hell, that describes me perfectly. Because I can't, that is something that I have always struggled with. Yeah, Battle. I kind of would agree on that.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with ADHD and all that is accurate.
Brink Phantom confirmed he's singing.
I have sang every game, well, both of the previous games, and on one I drew Phantom, and on one I drew Paladin, okay? So, I could be whatever, I'm just gonna sing because it's
I'm pretty sure
almost Phantom.
Pretty sure Paladin just Phantom in disguise.
Da-da-da, Phantoms in disguise.
What?
What?
You pull the Transformers. No.
Is there something wrong with the Transformers? Excuse me.
No, except when Michael Bay touches them.
Oh, the power stall is real. Oh, that's painful.
Yeah, I had that problem as well.
Good gracious alive.
Then I
Alright.
got assigned Phantom and all my problems were solved. Well, maybe not that
Wait,
big,
what?
but...
Yes! That was a very interesting thing to learn, that how much overlap ADHD has with other, I hesitate to call them mental conditions, because there's a lot of stuff that people live with that it's not necessarily like an super abnormal condition, it's just your brain works differently. But yeah, ADHD ties with a bunch of different things. There's a lot of overlap. Learning disabilities?
Are we just going to ignore that he just said that he is Phantom?
What?
I mean, if Plasma's Phantom, there's nothing new here.
Did Plasma just say he's
Already-
Phantom?
Pretty much.
I was making
wow.
a joke about my
Oh,
power
yeah,
stall
yeah,
problem
right.
being over.
Okay, well, I'll file that away for later, because that's useful information.
Yeah, joke.
Probably at some point when we can afford it, I will eventually be going to a doctor to talk about a lot of these things, because that's like where I know you're not supposed to self-diagnose, but I am 100% sure I have well coped with but relatively aggressive OCD. And yeah, I don't know. That's a thing for another day.
Don't worry, Brink. We all have mental stuff.
Yeah.
Friend
Well,
of mine is completely
Mr.
batshit
Ellendig,
insane.
I live in America, so when you can afford healthcare is a thing. Land of the free and home of the chronically ill and can't afford to get treated.
Land of the free, terms and conditions apply.
Oh,
You're
you
free if you're
poor,
rich.
poor American.
Maybe I should just move up to Canada.
Do it. Marijuana was legalized 2 days ago. It's fully legal in Canada. It's amazing.
I do not think we should give Brink marijuana.
I know that it can be helpful with certain conditions.
Yeah, it does help with PTSD and that kind of stuff.
Timeless, I do agree that self-diagnosis can be harmful. I would think that there are certain things that you can see signs indicative of a whole lot more clearly than other things. So like autism is a very broad spectrum with a lot of different symptoms. Whereas OCD tendencies, it can vary how your symptoms exhibit, but the type of thought that an OCD person has is extremely clear.
Also, I'm pretty sure the issue with self-diagnosis is only when you do medication or other...
Oh yeah, I would never try to self-medicate for anything like that. That's just asking to get yourself into a world of hurt.
I'd also be careful with medication in general, even if there's...
Yeah.
Because, like, isn't it in the US that medicine that can be advertised for really easily?
Yeah, you're allowed to advertise for medicines in the US.
Yeah, which is kind of messed up, let's be real.
It is. It's how you get people asking for medications from their doctors, and the doctor's just like, whatever.
The power stall, why? See, what sucks is if I build another T2 power generator, then I'm going to mass stall, and I'm not going to be power stalled. But then if I don't build a power generator, like, that's its own entire set of issues, because eventually I'll have to build a power generator anyway, and it is all just a bother.
I'm just going
Always
for a
build
symmetrical
power
build.
generators.
I'll just deal with the power stall. I mean, I think
It's
that I would
fine.
actually be more up for talking through a mental condition with someone. I would be hesitant to even say that I would want medication because I cope pretty damn well most of the time. Like, I've dropped... OCD symptoms are often tied to anxiety, and I've been in a pretty good mental space for like 2-3 years running. And, like, I've not had any serious issues whatsoever, while things are okay. Like, I don't know. Most of the really bad instances that I can think of where I've had, like, a lot of symptoms showing for both ADHD and OCD is when I've been, like, in extreme bouts of depression. So... that would be helpful to know and go get treated for if I ever get to that place in my life again, but if I'm okay without it, I would rather not be on medication. Especially, is it psychotic drugs? No.
It depends on the condition.
Drugs that affect your mental state.
Those are really, really dangerous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I wonder how.
Yeah, but there
unless I was
there are-
actually suicidal again, I would not want to go on meds.
But there are various dosages.
Yeah. And all the meds affect different people differently, and the dosages affect different people differently, and to some extent with a lot of the drugs, it's basically like, well, let's try this thing and see how it affects you.
That's what you get when watching Dr. House, not in real life.
How many?
Oh no, that is I have known people that have been through that cycle in, like, maybe it's not in other countries, but
It is that way in other countries too.
okay.
But primarily with mental conditions, of course.
Yeah. Because there was a girl that I dated way back that had, her dad was very, very clinically depressed. And he would go for an evaluation like every 6 months, I think. And basically do this really long questionnaire on mood swings and how different things are affecting him, how his day-to-day life was going, whatever. And they would adjust his medications, both the blend of the cocktail and the dosages, periodically. Because, like, even if you find something that works, you build up a resistance to the drug sometimes. So they'll have to, like, switch to a different drug if one stops affecting you, or change your dosages up, whatever. Psychotropic meds! That's what I was looking for. Thank you to whoever actually came up with that. Do, 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 do. I've just been sitting here cleanly echoing, not paying any attention to whatever is going on around me.
Yeah, me neither. Don't
This
worry.
is probably
I
a
mean,
bad situation to be in.
I'm just going for symmetrical base.
Wait, why are the air transports?
Do, 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 do.
I build air transports so that I can move my engineers around a little bit faster.
That's kind
That's
of neat.
a little try hard for my taste, but okay.
It also was about boredom. I mean,
Right, Darabus, right.
my engineers had to walk so far from one end of the island to the other, and then back again.
That sounds like a hard life.
I'm just walking around with drones after me while I control K and build engine.
That seems like a hard time. I'm sorry for your loss.
I mean, the ACU has a fusion reactor, so walking is not that hard.
Alright. I am just building a pretty base. Is all I really need. Oh, the power stall. Oh dear. Probably shouldn't have done that. But I got P-gens on the way, so it should be fine. Should be being the operative word here. So who do we think is Phantom?
Plasma.
Other than Plasma, because there's three on the map,
Brink.
so...
Plasma and Brink.
Plasma and Brink.
It's not me for the last time.
That P-gen is going up way too
Dadgummit.
fast.
I have 3,000 power.
Yeah, look at how many... You have way too many mass fabs for that P-gen to be running.
Okay, so this will probably point out how long I have not
Appreciate
been
the bits,
playing this
Zabes.
game. How long ago did they add Rascom to Terrafam?
No. That's the PX mod alpha.
Oh, that's the mod. Okay, I got it.
Yeah. PX mod alpha gives everyone hives, everyone Rascoms.
Oh, that's great. That's amazing.
Yeah. So that way you can roll for faction differences, and the build power is not like the deciding factor on who wins.
Yeah.
Faff council aren't that nice.
Oh dear. Right, Temperance. Now the question is, do I go full symmetry and build 4 quantum gateways in the corners? Because that's kind of a waste of mass. And a lot of mass at that. It's like...
Satisfying your OCD is more important.
3,000 mass. See, we just got done talking about how I'm actually coping with it pretty well. And then you're like, no. Feed it. Feed your tendencies.
Okay, so I know this. The third Phantom is also... It's Jonas, of course.
You never figured out who the second Phantom was, because it's not me.
It's
You say
definitely
that
Brink and
that's
Plasma.
You.
Okay, so... Let's see. I think I am going to build 4 quantum
I
gateways.
think he is a Phantom.
We're going all in on this. All in on the symmetrical base. I'll sort the nuke defenses later. Unbalanced, why do you have a T3 freaking... Why do you get a T3 naval factory? Not fair.
Oh, don't we need those?
No. You don't need those.
Glorious mass stall saving me from power stall.
Oh, that's helpful. I am both mass stalling and power stalling. Beat that.
Super stalling.
I'm pretty sure I could figure out a way.
Kind of have low build space, go for efficiency instead of symmetry. But symmetry is the best efficiency. Don't you know this?
Yeah, symmetry is amazing.
I'm trying.
This is not actually an OCD tendency that I have, by the way. If anyone is like, oh, you're just faking the whole thing because you think that having a symmetrical base means you have OCD. Maybe a subconscious urge, but not... No. Oh, you're doing the building hives and waves thing too.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun times, fun times.
Otherwise, I spend half the time like trying to get an engineer out of the way.
Okay. I just reclaimed all my engineers, so it's a non-issue.
Oh wait, this is a game with plasma.
Azrock is rolling a lot of factories. I mean a lot of factories. I am not entirely comfortable with that. Look at this. Look at this crap.
That's Zooey production about to come online.
Yep.
Most likely.
Here we
It's
go,
fine,
frigates.
you only have to
Here we
build a couple
go.
of cyber gunships.
That's the advantage of Cybran.
The problem is that Brink is actually not Phantom.
Aw, dang it.
Yeah, Pegasus, I would completely agree with that.
I thought those were going to line up well enough to still give me the bonus,
I have even been guilty of it in the past.
but they don't.
Now the question is, do I want to box myself in with T1 point defense, or should I leave an escape route? I should probably leave an escape route.
Escape routes are overrated.
You know, I don't think they are, though. That's the thing.
You know, Brink, if I were Phantom and you in, you would already be dead.
Really?
Things have been online for a while. I just had to confirm whether you're Phantom or Inno, and sadly you're Inno.
This is a really weird reverse
How do
psychology.
you know that I'm Inno, though?
I've watched your eco.
I am not comfortable with these assumptions being made on my part. I could be a Phantom. Maybe I'm just saving up. Maybe I'm just saving up all of my mass so I can dump it at one time into a Soul River.
You want to be Sweet.
I don't know. I'm just saying you shouldn't assume my status.
You dare assume his status? Triggered.
This is working in your favor.
No. I am glad that you're not zooeying me. Okay. I'm glad we can all agree on this. This is the worst eco that I have ever done in a Phantom game.
It's okay.
I can proudly proclaim this.
You just
I'm
look at my
not sure
base and
proud
feel
is the
better
right
about
word
yourself.
there.
I'm just gonna fight this entire fight with frigates. That's how it's gonna go down. The only thing that makes me sad about this map is the fact that there really aren't any, there isn't enough room to go full T3 Fabricator spam. So you end up getting screwed for eco.
I've got fabricators in the
still
first place. I
go.
started building them way too late.
I can still go. I mean, I'm walking in a bomb, but
Okay. Well done, Jonas. Well done. I'm gonna finish my T2 fabricators first. Oh dear, I am very behind on eco. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Bum, bum,
So
bum, bum.
I've got a small thing to say.
I really
Phantom,
thought
just get it over and done with.
about the other Phantoms PM me.
I mean, he has
Basically,
he has three battle cruisers out.
There we go.
So,
Well,
yeah,
damn.
I will attack.
I mean, he did say at the beginning.
Yeah, he did. So, what are we gonna do about this, people?
I'm just gonna sit here in my lovely symmetrical base.
So, that's how the innocents lose. Unbalanced.
Yeah,
Okay.
Where do your
So
alliances
there's
lie?
that thing.
with the innocence, of course.
Of course. Well, I'm gonna trust Azrock since he immediately started doing a thing that does not favor plasma, so I am not going to guard my right side, and I'm going to choose to tentatively trust unbalanced as well. Even though that's probably going to come back to bite me.
No.
Cerberus shred Zooies before they get close enough to do damage. See, the problem with that is they go around your Cerberus turrets and kill all of your naval production, and then you're screwed. So, Cerberus turrets are a defensive measure at best. At the best of times.
Oh, good lord, that's a lot of broadswords out.
Wait. Oh. Ew. Yeah, we should
Broadswords have jamming, so it looks more than it is.
probably be getting air. Well, I mean, there's definitely at least 7.
Yes.
So...
But it looks worse than it is.
Yeah, we should be rolling air.
7 is
Absolutely, positively. Who just started shooting at things? Oh, your flak was shooting at the scout. Okay, never mind. It's all good. It's all good.
Flak's not gonna cut it against the broadswords, though.
Oh, I forgot nuke defense.
Yeah, I've got mine
I
sorted.
mean, you say this out loud when your neighbor is plasma.
Fair point.
Well, you better build it quick. That's all I got to say.
There is a slightly bigger problem than Jonas didn't build any nuke defense.
What is that?
You didn't build nuke?
I am not telling what it is, because that gives it away.
Plasma did not build nuke defense?
No, he has one.
No one has air to counter the broadswords?
What's the
Oh, that is actually a lot of broadswords. Oh dear. So that's problematic.
Yeah, if somebody...
Damn it, I forgot. I forgot that there is such a thing as torpedoes.
Yeah, that's a lovely thing to have happen, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna bring the frigate mix in. We should probably be rolling Seraphim cruisers if at all possible. Tell you what.
It is time for you to start helping now.
Yeah. Seraphim cruisers with the flak will be super great. Oh, Jonas on the left.
Jonas is
on the
about
left.
to shank me. God damn it.
Hold on.
I was hoping to stay silent for
Was that
longer.
Nawasa? I swear I just heard the sound effect for an Nawasa. What the hell? Yeah, Unbalanced, you're about to have a very serious issue.
I know.
Just saying. T2 artillery might not be a bad idea. Okay, Jonas broke with me, so Phantom confirmed. And Tasty
Guess he's
Cakes.
coming down.
Tasty Cakes is moving down. So the question is he a Phantom about to cut off the supply of units, or is he coming to actually assist us?
I'm coming to kill the yellow guys because I'm green and I don't like yellow.
Okay, that totally makes sense.
The broadswords are slowly moving down.
Yeah, he only has 2 battleships, so...
It's Brinstar.
Brinstar?
Yeah.
Okay, all 3 of the Phantoms are together. Okay.
So,
So Rowie, just kinda try to hold Brinstar, and we'll focus on the other peeps.
Yeah.
So here's the fun thing. John is mentioned not having any nuke defenses. About 5 minutes after I could have already wrecked his base with my battle cruisers. And you guys didn't notice.
Well then. Okay, so Unbalanced is kind of looking a bit dire. Yeah. Tasty Cakes, if we can get some extreme assistance, that would be great. Let's go... like so... I am gonna throw some naval production online.
Oh shit.
Alright, let's just push all of it in and try to kill the bulwarks as quickly as we can. Tasty Cakes, just bomb rush it. Alright, we just gotta push him back off of Unbalanced Shore so he has a chance of holding for a while. Should be able to build up to something useful very soon. Try not to lose that battle cruiser on the front, if at all possible. Unbalanced, how you holding there, bud?
It's not too good.
Maybe back this cruiser off so it doesn't run in and die.
So battle cruisers are surprisingly good against Suez.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's good versus basically anything hover because of the beam weaponry.
Yeah.
You basically need to start mixing in heavy mobile flak to have any chance versus those broadswords.
Yeah.
Johnny's, the stuff is coming your way.
If somebody has some air, it would be
My music keeps glitching out. Like, it'll be in the middle of one song, and then it just hangs and starts another song.
It does the same thing.
Weird. I wonder what's going on. Seems
Yeah,
very
same.
odd.
It's been doing that a lot with the last patch. For me.
Oh, I forgot I haven't broken with him yet.
Oh yeah.
I was literally just about to break
That might
you.
be difficult.
Yeah.
Plasma, no. Jonas has a lot of strats.
Ah, strats are not a problem. Most of the
Because
time.
what's in the
Yeah, Unbalanced, you need some Sams, bro. Azra,
I
can you move
have
your
a few.
can you move your air
On it.
just a little? Awesome, thank you. Also, it looks like we're gonna get torp bomb, but there are a bunch of cruisers over here, so that's probably fine.
Guys, there's this.
What?
There's a
Oh
satellite.
my goodness! Really?
Yeah, maybe yes.
Wow. Alright, alright, alright. I see how it is. That's hilarious. It is actually vacuuming up those T1 units really efficiently. I cannot believe you're doing that. Oh, dear Lord.
Well, this is sort of the thing that I expected it to do, so yes, that's exactly why I did it.
Those in. Put you up there. Yeah, Azar, if you can catch those torps, that would be amazing.
On it.
Yep, appreciate it.
Strategic launch detected.
That's a nuke. Jonas just moved all his navy. It's probably hitting right here. Oh, all my units stopped responding to stupid move orders. Are you kidding me? There we go. Got them unstuck.
God damn, why won't your shields break? Won't break.
Because they're Seraphim, and Seraphim shields don't like breaking.
No, it was on my navy, so I'm gonna die.
Hey, John. Hey, Growy.
The mind games.
That's Rip. That's me over. That's all my navy.
Aw, dude, that sucks.
That's mostly battle cruisers. Get
That's GG.
no, get the freaking get Ravagers. It's battle cruisers. They don't outrange Ravagers.
I mean, there's an Atlantis, and he's just gonna swarm me with stuff, and yeah, it's over.
Unbalanced, if you can start setting up naval production and go Seraphim cruisers again, that would be amazing. I actually have Jonas's navy stalled right now.
Alright.
I'm really bad at macro. So here.
That's gonna go. Go you.
That was mean, Plasma.
Yeah, it was, but to be honest, I expected
needed help.
everyone to move navy automatically instead of anyone assuming, oh, they're going this way.
Okay. Was that coordinated, Jonas? Did you intentionally move your stuff so it looked like the nuke was going the other direction?
No, but I kept my mouth
No,
shut.
there was zero coordination.
Aww. Unbalanced, if you can by any chance afford more T2 artillery on that island, it would be very helpful.
Okay.
I know
don't
that
have
is
much.
doubtful, but we just need to buy ourselves enough time to separate this out. And I am going to be able to kill most of his battleships here, so that is fantastic. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Commander out.
We really just need to keep Jonas from getting this reclaim. If at all possible. Unbalanced. Can you message...
3v1, I need some help.
Sorry, Jonas, sorry, I can't hear a thing of it. Can you type it?
Unbalanced. Actually, here, I'll just do team chat.
I mean a 3v1, I need some help.
Got him.
Ah, dadgummit.
That nuke settled my death.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I was pretty much on par with Navy against Brinstar.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly why I nuked you.
No, 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 no. Okay, good. Woo! All of my subs shift G'd in one space. I forgot about them.
Brink is the paladin.
Oh, that was almost super bad.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure so. Because the amount of subs I'm getting wrecked on by right now, it's ridiculous.
Well, subs are really cheap.
Yeah.
I'll teach you once.
They are pretty cheap. But yes, by all means, spend your paladin mark on me. I would love that. Unbalanced, did you... Oh, okay. Okay. Never mind.
It would have been interesting who had won that battle, Brinstar, if you'd pushed.
Yeah, I've been pretty close, I think.
Alright, just gotta get rid of this freaking Atlantis.
I mean, I had a lot of shield boats, you had none.
I had like 12 RT in the back on my island, stack it.
Yeah.
That would have knocked your shield down. And I did have rolling some battleships in the back.
Alright, Plasma's rolling in with Cooper, so I'm not going to be able to deal with this mass efficiently anymore. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's roll you guys over here.
Oh, he wasn't. Oh.
Azrock, what are you talking about? Oh, maybe with slight assistance.
Okay.
Jonas, I'm almost running out of Coopers now.
I know, I'm trying to hold.
cutting those swaths of damage. Sure feels good. Sure feels freaking good. Okay.
How am I building Coopers for 10 factories and you're still going through? That's just ridiculous.
They got T3 artillery on me, by the way. I don't know. It may be Jonas. This might be the T3 artillery. We need to get scouting over there, if at all possible, ASAP. Oh, unbalanced.
I got no air.
Look at that. Look at what I pinged.
Oh, okay.
This is about to
Got
get
the losses
interesting.
on me. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
I
Nicely
got already coming on me
done.
now too.
Oh, that's not so good. Sorry, I didn't notice them in time.
Fine,
See
they
if you
missed
can,
all targets.
yeah, you can take down at least one.
I think that's a
two,
Maver.
That'll be fine. If 2 are down, then the last one can't do anything.
The Sam should do most of
Oh,
the
that's a
damage.
naval.
That's a Maver.
Where?
Oh my god.
Plasma.
Where's the Maver?
Plasma's got a Maver.
Plasma, didn't you even
Oh
notice?
my goodness.
Lady
Really?
Brinstar.
Plasma, didn't you notice?
Where is the Maver?
Prince has a naval.
Oh, yes.
Fuck. If I'd seen that, I would have gone for the Maver.
Yeah,
Oh,
you would have.
okay,
you would have
okay.
easily killed the Maver.
Yeah. I didn't even see.
God,
what-
Brink, your
what the
spam
fuck
is really annoying today.
I do my best.
That was not a compliment.
I mean, this should help you a bit with those star bombers, Jonas.
I mean, at least you have to play at match now, Princeton.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, all the guys.
What? Ah! Moving his freaking Novax in. Are you kidding me?
Oh, yeah, I'm... in this case, Brink, honestly, I'm only
Ow.
doing scouts so that I can see what naval factories you have.
Yeah.
That was you, Rascons.
Shields are down. Shields are down.
Yeah, I know. Not much I can do about it right now, to be honest. We lost our air support on this side, and my torps are getting, or my subs are getting shredded by torps.
Yeah, the bot's coming back.
There is about 40k of artillery racks in the water.
So, about anti-nuke.
Oh, it got
Yeah,
nine.
about that thing that I just sniped.
Oh no!
I didn't even hear it launch, to be honest.
No!
I was wondering why we took so little damage when the shields were down.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one thing needed to die.
Well, that was lame. Okay, let's get those in.
That's a lot of battle cruisers.
That. I got 2 artillery on me now. I really need to know where the freaking arty is. We have got 0 intel on the other side of the map.
You know where one arty is.
Well, not that one, because I can't reach that one. And my base is now collapsing. Okay, cyber and shielding is not sufficient. Go this way. You guys are going to go out here. We are going to get the hell out of here.
You showed that in the other game, Brink, that cyber shielding was not sufficient when you had,
I know.
When you had 12 Seraphim artillery and my base was gone.
Well, I think that's it, boys, because we cannot hold versus the air. They're just torping me to death continually, and I cannot do a damn thing about it.
Good for them.
Unbalanced, can you move your cruisers up by any chance?
Yeah. Sorry.
Plasma, please. Nope, that did not work.
Well,
Meow. That hurts.
what even killed her?
Yep, the Maver's on me now. The Maver's on me. Crap. Unbalanced, are you power stalling?
No.
Okay.
Well, eventually, Phantom Child I'm going to watch.
Could you
Those
please not make
artillery
my
from
bases?
Brink very, very nearly destroyed my base.
Aw, come on. More Seraphim shields, more Seraphim shields. I'm gonna try to, yeah, I'm gonna try to supplement you. And then we should be able to hold off the Maver if we can get this built.
Lady, please.
The amount of freaking torpedo bombers, are you kidding me? Good lord.
What did my factories ever do to you?
Azrog, have you got any air at all?
Yep.
And, okay. Not a chance in hell. Okay, artillery's got us. We're boned.
Continue to hold.
How in the hell did Brinstar get a freaking Maver online?
I built it.
We just had no intel. At all.
Honestly, I was surprised by it as well, but I was spending about 5 minutes wondering why Lady Brinstar was not making any progress against Rory.
Yeah.
And when he had the Maver done, I found out why.
I mean, it's hurting us now. Good gracious alive.
Played into the late game.
Yeah, planned a late game, trusting the teammates to keep you alive till then. Okay, Rui. I don't think that's going to help us much, but...
No.
Alright, I am slowly starting to build back up to critical mass on subs. But I'm just waiting because inevitably the torpedo bombers will return.
I'm watching over your stops with... I'm
Okay.
actually just watching over at the end.
I've killed most of the battle cruisers. If you want to push your Zoos in, I think you're actually good.
That's good.
Alright.
I mean, I still have 22 frigates if you want to try.
Yeah.
Azrock, all I can say is you need way more Seraphim shields and a lot of hives to assist them with.
Yeah. Well, how's that busy?
I'm just trying to build my way back to the front. It's going to varying degrees of success here.
I'm just glad that my islands didn't get made.
Yeah.
Maybe production's getting made like that.
Lots more shielding, lots more shielding. The Maver's on you.
Okay.
So put all of your assistants on the shields and build more shields.
Strategic launch detected.
That was from them, right?
Yes.
I get the feeling where it's going.
Okay. I need you to move over there, please. Over there. Make sure that we get everyone up to the front.
As well, use your hives on the shields to wrap them up quicker when the archer shots are coming in.
Strategic launch detected.
Because you're losing shield damage now.
Oh fuck, I am.
That's a YOLO.
Yep.
No problem.
Strategic launch detected.
All I gotta do is survive a little.
God, I wish I had bubble shield.
No! Where did that nuke come from? Crap! How did I not hear that?
I didn't hear that one.
I haven't heard anything in the last 20 minutes.
Was that a... Wait. Was that a Billy? Did you actually put your ACU in range?
No, it was not a Billy, it wasn't Nuke.
Okay, that's odd.
Neighbors are there, good lord. There's definitely multiple neighbors.
I mean, it doesn't have
Multiple
to be
Mavers? It's one Maver and like 4 T3 artillery.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
2 Mavers.
The T3 artillery is synchronized, so why when you
This
talk
is why
to-
you needed loads and loads and loads and loads of shielding. Just all the shielding you can build with all the hives you can build to assist it. And also why that Yelona is going to take forever to eat through their nuke defenses. Like,
That was my
it's-
best idea.
yeah. T3 artillery would have been way better in the long run, I think.
Strategic launch detected.
Lady, Brinstar, that's just greedy now.
What?
Going for a second one?
I have a second one.
Oh. 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 Really?
Burns?
Really now?
By the way, the P-gens don't really affect the fire rate, even if you're a Phantom. It's minimal.
What?
Putting the P-gens around the Maver, it's a minimal bonus.
Oh, but just the Maver then, Eller?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I didn't know that. Does it matter?
Let's see.
No, but like if you wanted better, it's better to put the P-gens around a T3 RC
Launch detected.
more.
Yeah, I understand.
But as you're a Phantom, you have a huge E bonus, so it's negligible.
Oh, you son of a gun. You're actually artying my naval factories. Come on, really?
I'm tired of your subs. Go away.
Not gonna lie, a nuke from the Alona would have been better off nuking Plasma's Navy earlier.
Yeah. Or the Navy that's versus me, or
Yeah.
anything that we could gain ground with instead of just continuing to grind away a little at a time and like hope to survive a few more minutes.
I mean, the hope was that there was only one nuke defense.
Well, there isn't.
Well, also, our intel is so out of date at this point. Like, I haven't even built any air, which is my own fault. Because I have been so mass-stalled for the majority of this game, trying to keep up with the naval situation. But we should have all been building air and should have been continually, persistently scouting the other side. Because, we got slapped in the face with a Maver, which should not happen.
Who's even Paladin, by the way?
It was me.
Oh.
Not that it did me a whole lot of good, but whatever.
Yeah, the Navy arrived at my base finally.
Long, drawn-out, grindy fight, but in the end, cannot overcome.
It just sucks that all three Phantoms are on the left-hand side of the map.
All three of them were together. Yep.
Yeah.
Able to cover each other.
Not just that.
Like Plasma is the most well defended in this game.
I'm also
Yeah.
in the middle. Like, when the Phantom War starts, I may have a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Commander under attack.
Oh,
I have
Oh.
a problem.
you're out of anti-nuke.
Oh, hi, Greg.
Yeah!
Hi, Mavers.
Yep, I think we're dying together, Azrock.
See?
I think it's a bit late though.
I mean, yes, but I needed only one nuke defense.
I mean, does it really matter when Plasma has as many as he does?
I mean, Plasma, here's your win. Enjoy it.
Commander under attack.
Oh, Brinstar's Mavor's dying.
Yeah, they did.
I thought that his base was safer than my base, so... Merry Christmas, I guess? And a Happy New Year.
Yeah, I probably should have just maybe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that Yelona is the single most useless game ender to build in a Phantom because everyone has tons of nuke defense. If we would have had that amount of mass in the Navy fight or in the air fight, it would have went a lot better. I didn't realize that you were building it till Rowie pointed it out.
Yeah, when I pointed it out, it was so far ahead.
Yeah, yeah. At that point, it was like, well, GG. Because there's nothing else to...
Or even just a couple of RDs to...
There's nothing else to do at that point. I mean, the Yelona is like, what, 4 artillery or something stupid?
I'll find the price.
It's 180k mass, so it's...
Commander under attack.
Maybe more than that.
It's 2.5 artilleries.
Okay.
Are you really reclaiming a battle cruiser?
I am reclaiming a battle cruiser, alright? Don't question my life choices.
I'm helping.
Commander under attack.
Hey, get your Coopers out of here.
I mean, eventually the battle cruisers are going to kill me with the torp damage, but...
And the Yelona is just under like 2.5 RTs.
Yep.
Where's Tasty Cake's comp?
Nowhere.
I have no idea how to
under
spend
attack.
eco once I get up to 1k.
It's a horrifying amount of RTs plasma.
I know how to eco in a Phantom game, I know how to stay alive. I have no idea how to actually win.
So, you know, so you all want to control K and just make them fight each other now?
Alright, I'm gonna offer to everyone here and see what's actually going on the other side of the map. Good gracious alive, that was grindy as all hell. Wow, Jonas.
What?
That is production and a half. Of course, you're about to eat another metric butt ton of reclaim, so... Yeah, I think Plasma might actually be screwed.
You know, every time you say that I get sniped, so not yet.
Dude, all his battle cruisers are on the other side of the map, and you have like 50 factories. You can build more Navy than he has in one factory cycle. All you have to do is clump and whack him upside the head.
I love how Brinstar's moving in the other direction as well.
Well, I mean,
Had to be
all Unbalanced
sandwiched.
has to do is Control K, and all of them have to fight each other immediately. Or he could wait it out and try to see what happens after the Phantoms break.
Azrock needs to...
I'll never surrender.
So
Why did you once think that buzzing your hair was a good option?
Why
Because...
we wait or
Because I went through this phase in my life where I didn't want to pay for a haircut, so I just took #1 clippers and all over. It was probably not the best haircut I've ever had, let's be real.
okay? No, it was okay to Plasma, not the haircut. I don't... Never mind.
Good God, man, you had 5 Dukes?
No, I have 2.
No, Plasma.
Yes,
Oh.
6.
Oh, and the Alona actually did break through the nuke defense.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
I'm saying.
Okay, okay.
I,
It did get rid of the Maver for you.
yeah, the only reason I
Unfortunately,
went
it
for
was
the
too
Yelona
late.
Because I saw he only had 1 SMG.
Yeah.
Someone's breathing into their mic.
Yeah, that's Maudib, I think. Maudib, stop eating your microphone.
I'm gonna push it. I don't get Discord screwing me constantly like that. I use push it up.
That's odd. Are you, like, absent-mindedly holding down the push-to-talk button?
No,
You
it's
get
no
stuck
matter.
sometimes, probably.
Huh.
So the Inno's going to force the Phantoms to fight?
I think that it's actually crucial to have nukes. I didn't I didn't used to think that nukes were a critical aspect of Navy fights, but just the fact that you can force your opponent to break formation to get away from nukes is a huge deal.
Yeah, on balance, you should probably blow up so that they have to fight each other before they're ready.
We're not fighting each other yet? Oh, come on.
No, because you're still alive.
No, it's the sandwich of Plasma Wolf at the minute.
He's the top filling.
My money is on Jonas.
Every time you say that, I die. Shut up.
All right, we're holding betting.
Oh no, don't do it. I'm definitely dying that way.
Winner of the Phantoms. Brinstar the Decimated. Jonas the Unlucky.
Oh, thanks.
Or Plasma the Sandwich. Payout is 50% on however much you want to bet.
I was thinking Plasma the Irradiated.
We're gonna go on a 3-minute timer for this bet because I don't want it to get any further before the betting is done. Oh! Stop! Hold on.
Plasma,
I forgot to add the other.
Moving my way.
Yeah, I forgot to add the other one.
1 meter closer, I'm breaking with you.
All right, betting started. Go! Oh, they broke.
Strategic launch detected.
Oh.
Holy
dear.
shit!
Strategic launch detected.
I like how they both think.
Wow, Jonas. Wow.
Strategic launch detected.
Nukes fly.
Release the nuclear apocalypse.
That's control. What do you want me to tell you?
People in chat are like, I chose poorly. Oh dear.
Just so you know, to be honest, I bet 5k on you, so please win.
Lol.
Oh, those nukes.
Why did you put 4 nukes on the same spot?
Because I had no time to get more health keys.
Okay. I mean, you're still training for like 15 battleships, so I'm not gonna hate. But you could have potentially wiped out his entire navy with that. Wow.
I'm trying to move mine and it's about to get nuked. God damn it, why didn't the Navy move?
Alright. Betting is over. We've got 13 for Jonas, 10 for Plasma, none for Brinstar. Sorry, Brinstar.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you need to
Oh,
win
gee, I
this
wonder
so
why.
everyone loses their bets. Okay?
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure.
What if I balance wins?
I mean, Brinstar's the only one that hasn't broken yet.
Yeah.
Because I'm hunting unbalanced and being a good phantom. You know, killing the innocents.
Oh, those
job.
nukes.
That was over half of Plasma's navy. Right there. And then look at Jonas's production. Look at Plasma's production. Look at Jonas's again. And weep for the blue. Oh dear. Although Plasma has a lot of bulwarks. I mean a lot of bulwarks.
Strategic launch detected.
Shields don't handle nukes too well.
Strategic launch detected.
No, they don't. No, they do not.
Plasma just lost air.
Yeah, I see that. I think that's going to be
No.
okay, though, because he is going to get a really clean nuke off here.
No. When When did I lose my nuke subs?
I don't know.
I had 10 nuke subs, each with a nuke. I lost them all.
Oh! Were they caught in the nukes? Oh, that is gut-wrenching, dude. Well, that was 5 battleships and a bunch of bulwarks in one nuke, so that's at least helpful.
Yeah, there's Rex in the back, Plasma.
Yeah, I saw that.
So what happened to them? Did you accidentally control K them?
No.
Strategic launch detected.
So what happened to them? Did you control K them?
No.
Yes, you did.
Yes, he did.
You control K'd your nukes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. At least it wasn't your ACU.
Hello, it's me.
Seriously, I did not control K them.
Then how did they die?
In the back of the base, where nothing else has been damaged.
Artillery, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is actually plausible. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see. I need to pull up.
I really hate Navy pathfinding. Oh.
You'd think it'd be better considering there's not that much terrain getting in the way.
That is a lot of broadswords.
No, get over here, you bitch.
And Plasma is wrecking Jonas's base with the artillery, and his base is still intact. And meanwhile, as Jonas and Plasma grind each other down, Brinstar is just accumulating more and more and more Navy. Oh dear. Brinstar, I hope you realize that if you kill unbalanced, it instantly breaks all the phantoms, so you will not be able to sit idle anymore.
Oh yeah, Astrok is a phantom, right? No,
So
he's not.
I would highly recommend keeping unbalanced as a pet hemmed in by Coopers until you are actually ready to kill him. Like, he can't build anything. I would just leave his ACU alone and go kill all of his Rascoms. And then just,
Astrok
like,
is still alive too.
keep an eye on him. Oh, he is.
Well, not much
Yes.
longer.
No, I'm going.
Kill one of them and keep the other alive. Make them beg.
Yes.
See which one has a better argument for being left alive.
There's one argument for Astrok, okay.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
a bit
put
late.
him on hold fire.
Clearly my argument was better. Even though I
His
didn't.
Rascoms blew up, so...
That was my cob.
Whoops.
Yep. Alright, well, unbalanced it is then.
Strategic launch detected.
Okay, so Jonas's navy looks really dangerous until you zoom in on it and realize that it's all bulwarks with no combat units.
Yeah.
I also noticed that.
Yeah, Neptune.
He's like, I got this. I got more yellow dots than he has blue dots. Oh, wait. Oh,
He's got a
dear.
Neptune with the HP of 30 battleships.
Yeah. Hit like a frigate, tank like a... Crap, I forgot what the UEF battleship name is. Summit. There we go.
Shoot at that boat.
Jonas is
Down
dead.
I told you
Oh!
It's all mine.
A
All
direct
mine.
nuke. Yeah,
Why
that's
the
a
hell
glitch.
did
You
everything
need to
go unbalanced?
you need to not do that. Come on, Control K it. Control K it.
Oh, is it not going to explode? Is it that bug again?
Yeah, it's that bug where it gives the crap. Yeah, just Control K it as quick as you can.
People, why Brink? I never win this stuff like that.
All right, well, the 13 people who bet on Jonas just lost. Now
I
it's
believe
between,
you.
now it's
Well,
between
why did
10
you
people
vote for
winning
me?
and no one winning.
Jonas, I believed in you. I won't
No,
again.
Then that was your mistake. I always lose at this stage of the game. Always.
Well, at this point, it doesn't matter. Oh, there goes Unbalanced. Okay.
I had faith in you.
And now, Brinstar versus Plasma.
Then you need to change religion.
Plasma has been decimated by the southern edge. I don't know whether Brinstar will actually be able to win this or not, but the quantity of units definitely favors the purple.
No.
As the artillery slowly turns to face its next victim.
We really need to get underwater nuke defense, because I lost all my nuke defense and after that.
Yeah.
Should we have to build like the strat subs but an anti-nuke version?
With that restriction, it at least assures that the game is going to end, you know.
I mean, I've made but I'm sure that too.
I mean, I also had.
Oh, that's a lot of battle cruisers, dear lord.
I also had
Yeah,
two armies firing at him. I didn't even scratch him.
I can
I have
confirm that
53.
Brinstar builds lots of battle cruisers.
Question is, where is Plasma's ACU in all this?
Oh, I know where it is. You can see it.
Oh, hey. It's
I
somewhere.
actually don't know where it is.
Found it.
I don't see him.
I'm gonna break with Brinstar so we can ping it. Okay.
Oh! Oh, okay.
Where is it?
Awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, so the answer is that Brinstar wins the Navy fight. The question is, are the broadswords going to be able to kill the Navy
GG.
before they can decimate? Oh! Oh, the snipe! The double phantom snipe! Oh! Plasma the sandwich takes the win.
Plasma's on the little island down here by
I
Brink's
like these
base.
games.
Good game.
Oh. Well, that was fun.
I never win this late game. I don't know why you people voted for me. That's just like
You had so many nukes and so much Navy and so much production.
I never break the bases. No matter how much Navy I build.
I think if you had split those nukes up at first, you would have decimated.
You're like this gigantic, looming grizzly bear, backed by 78 factories building more grizzly bears. But the head grizzly bear is actually just a teddy bear in disguise. And it can never carry through.
I'm really confused.
I don't know where that analogy went. It went off the rails, that's where, okay?
Thank you, Plasma.
Donis was in the lead almost the entire game.
I don't know how to break bases. Wow. I get RD, it doesn't break. I get nukes, it doesn't break. I get more Navy, it doesn't break.
Also, I scaled almost as fast as Jonas and Plasma. Oh, that was fun.
I did pretty well for once.
Go over to Mass In and see how that compares. Same graph. I was basically tied with Plasma and Jonas was way out ahead. Brinstar was not far behind.
I love the U formation of the SAMs. Like, a perfect catch for the strats to arrive from the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I didn't know where your ACU was. General rule of thumb is never have your ACU on land late game. Because it is way easier to snipe your ACU on land than it is in the water.
It was in the water, but...
you ground fired it?
Yeah.
I wasn't deep enough. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Oh, that's sad.
But most of this map is very shallow. If you want to put it in a deep, you have to put it in the middle of the map.
Yeah.
Ah, crap.
That is a shame.
Good to know. Good game, anyway.
Yep, very good game.
Except the late game. I always fail.
That is going to wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.